Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yes, 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 yes. In my trusty, one of my favourite kitchen gadgets, this, my Drew and Co. super multi-cooker that I got. Had it for, God, let's see, must have it for about a year, over a year and a half now I think. And great big pot. And if you don't know what the Drew and Co is, that's the make. But I'll tell you what it does if you don't already know. I've told you in other videos, well I've told it in other videos should I say. You can do rice in it. You can saute brown, which I'm doing just now with my Scottish steak mince, 20% fat it says. So I'm browning that in it just now. So it does that, it does rice, it does saute brown, slow cooks, high cooks, what else does it do? It steams, you get a steamer with it for the top. Does that. Do pasta in it, I did my pasta in it yesterday. Remember, I think I mentioned it in my video that I was making pasta yesterday, which turned out really good. It was tuna and tomato pasta with Italian herbs, and it turned out good. And I've put the rest away in the fridge if David comes up, so that's one meal that I've done. What else does it do? But yeah, this pasta, stew, you can make your stews in that, you can make your soups in that, which I do quite a lot, I make soup in it a lot. It also roasts meat. You can do fish in it, you could poach, you can make bread, which I haven't done yet. You could bread rise on it, bake, it does yoghurt. I fancy doing yoghurt, I'm going to get a recipe and do yoghurt in it. And it's got a DIY function, and it keeps your food warm as well once it's cooked. It's really good. I've never had any problems with the pot. The pot is, what do you call it, stick free, nothing sticks to it. I've not added any fat to this mince, but what I will do, once it's browned, I'm going to drain the fat off the mince and then I'll put it back in the pot. But it's just going to be a quick mince meal. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to chop up any vegetables because I can't be bothered. Simple as that. So what I did get is a big bag of casserole veg. So I'm just going to pop that in it. I think this was only about 80 pence for Farm Foods. It cooks in 5 minutes in the microwave. But I'm going to put it in the pot with a stock, a beef stock. Mixed vegetables. What's it got in it? Let's see. It's got carrots in it. It's got diced swede, well turnip we call it here. Diced swede, diced turnip it says. Well I thought that was the same. I actually thought diced swede was the same as diced turnip, but they've got it down here as two. It's got in it sliced onions, it's got cut celery, for allergies see in bold, well it says celery on it for some reason, so I take it a lot of people are allergic to celery. So yeah, you can microwave it in 5 minutes, or you can put it on in a pan and cook in water for 5 to 6 minutes. Handy, very handy that stuff. I use it in my curries, I make curries with it. You know, like just a cheap basic curry. So really handy. Or I sometimes blitz it and make it into a tomato sauce for pasta so that I'm getting some veg. Anyway, this is my hair. This is what it turned out like. This is what my hair turned out like. Put some hair gel in it and seems alright. Can you see the blue? Sort of bluey. It's meant to be cosmic blue. But yeah, that's that. So I'll get back to cooking my mince. This old mincer, I'll get back to cooking his mince. And I was going to go and get my tablets. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. I was going to go up to the shops and pick up my tablets. I meant to get them today. But sometimes I'm a day late in getting them, so I might get them tomorrow. I think I've got 2 there left for my depression, bipolar, the tablets. But as I say, I'm in a good mood today. But I'll keep taking my tablets and that. I'm in a good mood. And don't let anybody drag me down. I've not seen David actually all week. Shouldn't have said David drags me down, but I've not seen my partner David since Tuesday when I had to go to the dentist on Tuesday morning. He came up to look after the dog. But he was drinking when I got back. I knew he would have been. But he was also drying the washing for us in the tumble dryer, which I had hanging out, which was good. He got it all dried for us. But he was drinking, but he wanted me to drink with him on Tuesday, and I was like, just back for the dentist. Why would I want to drink, you know? and he left his cans of beer, which I've not touched. I'm not in the mood to drink. I didn't want to. I'm in a better mood when I didn't drink, to be honest. So I'm happier. I noticed that I'm happier when I stopped drinking. Right, this mince I got before I go is Strathfield Scotch beef mince. And I thought, when I first bought it, I thought it meant 20% less fat, but it's actually 20% fat. And I wasn't going to buy it because I bought it about, I think it was about a month ago, and it was off. It was actually off, and the date on it, I wasn't even by the sale by date, you know. And then I opened it, it was rancid, I had to bin it, and I said I'll never buy it again, but I did buy it again here. And I must be honest with you, there is a lot of fat. I don't know if you can see that. Wait a minute. I never added any fat to fry it, so I'm going to have to drain that. I'll have to drain that off because there's no way I'm going to eat all that saturated fat. And then I'll add in vegetables, and I'll just do a quick beef stock for it. And I could have it with a potato. If David comes up, I'll put it in a container, put it in the fridge, because I think David will be up either today or tomorrow. Right, I'll get going. I'll see you later. The sun's out, but it's freezing. It's freezing. It's about -10 here, -7 or something. And I wasn't wanting to take Skittles up to the shop, because you'd have to wait outside the chemist when I went in. And he's too old. He's 10.5-year-old. So I've just let him in the garden today. I don't think he likes the cold anyway. When I got up this morning, there was a wee bit of snow in the back garden, and he was looking at it, and he was happy, but he wanted back in the house. He went out and he jumped about in the snow for a wee bit, and then he came back in. Right, I'm going to get going. I'll see you later. Hyper Murdo Thursday. Keeping myself busy a wee bit. I'm going to get rid of all that fat off that mince. That's that. Right, I'll see you later. Thanks for dropping into the Hungry Nuts channel. If you haven't subscribed, could you maybe consider it? It would help. But in the meantime, I will go, as I keep saying. Farewell, goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I don't know the words to this song, because I am just a silly guy. Gay, guy, bye, whatever, bye, cheerio, love yous.